You pick it up. You don't remember deciding to. 1 second your hands were empty, the next your thumb is already swiping. No new messages, no new notifications. You check anyway. Why? You've been told the answer 100 times. Dopamine, addiction. Tech companies designed it this way, all true, but that's the shallow answer. The real answer is far stranger. Your brain isn't malfunctioning when it does this. It's doing exactly what it was built to do. 300,000 years ago, in a world that had no phones at all. Let's start with what dopamine actually is, because most people get it backwards. You think dopamine is the chemical of pleasure? It's not. Dopamine is the chemical of anticipation. It fires before the reward, not after it. In the 1990s, a neuroscientist named Wolfram Schultz ran an experiment on monkeys at Cambridge University. He gave them a light, then a squirt of juice a few seconds later. At first, the monkeys' dopamine neurons fired when the juice arrived. Made sense, but after a few repetitions, something shifted. The dopamine fired when the light came on, not when the juice arrived. The brain had learned to get excited about the cue, not the reward. Now here's the twist. Schultz then made the reward unpredictable. Sometimes the light led to juice, sometimes it didn't, and the dopamine spikes got bigger. Not smaller, bigger. Uncertainty amplified the anticipation. Sit with that for a second. Your brain doesn't crave certainty. It craves the possibility of something good. And nothing on earth delivers unpredictable possibility better than a phone screen. Every time you unlock it, you're the monkey watching the light. Will there be a message? A like? Nothing? You don't know. And that not knowing is the entire hook. This isn't new behavior. It's an old circuit wearing a new disguise. For most of human history, your ancestors lived by scanning the grass for movement, scanning the horizon for storms, scanning a rustling bush for a predator or for nothing at all. The ones who scanned constantly, who couldn't quite relax, who kept checking even when nothing seemed wrong. They survived more often than the ones who didn't. Vigilance was rewarded with life, complacency was rewarded with silence, and sometimes with death. Your brain never got the memo that the savannah is gone. It still runs the same background program. Scan, check, scan again. Except now the tall grass is a lock screen and the predator has been replaced by a notification badge. But there's a second layer to this, and it's even stranger than the dopamine story. In the 1930s, a psychologist named B.F. Skinner built a box. Inside it, a pigeon could press a lever to get food. When the lever gave food every single time, the pigeon pressed it, ate, and walked away satisfied. Predictable, boring. But when Skinner changed the rules so the lever only worked sometimes, randomly, unpredictably, something remarkable happened. The pigeon didn't lose interest, it became obsessed. It pressed the lever over and over, far more than it needed to, chasing a reward that might or might not come. Skinner called this a variable ratio reinforcement schedule, and it turns out to be the single most powerful behavior-shaping pattern ever discovered. It's the same pattern behind slot machines. It's the same pattern behind gambling addiction, and it is, whether by accident or by design, the exact pattern behind your phone's notification feed. You don't know when the next like is coming. You don't know if the next scroll will bring something interesting or nothing at all. That uncertainty isn't a bug in the experience. It's the entire engine. In the 2000s, an anthropologist named Natasha Dow-Schull spent over a decade studying slot machine gamblers in Las Vegas. What she found unsettled the entire tech industry when it became widely known. The players weren't chasing money. Many of them said plainly that winning wasn't even the point anymore. What they wanted was what Schull called the zone, a trance-like state of pure, uninterrupted engagement with the machine where nothing else existed, not the outcome, just the loop itself. Pull, wait, pull, wait, pull. Now think about your thumb on that screen. Pull down to refresh. Wait, pull down again. That gesture wasn't invented by accident. It was modeled deliberately on the exact mechanics Schull described in casinos. The pull to refresh motion mimics a slot machine lever almost exactly. You are not weak for feeling pulled toward your phone. You are a survival machine encountering the most perfectly engineered uncertainty loop in human history, using a circuit that was built for scanning grasslands, not glass rectangles. Here's the part that should genuinely unsettle you. Ancient uncertainty had a stopping point. A monkey checking a bush for danger eventually confirms there's nothing there and moves on. A hunter-gatherer scanning the horizon eventually sees the storm clear and relaxes. Real-world uncertainty resolves. It has an ending. Your phone's uncertainty is engineered to never fully resolve. There's always another scroll, always another possible notification 5 minutes from now. Always a chance the next check will be the one that delivers something. The bush never stops rustling. The horizon never fully clears, which means the part of your brain that expects vigilance to eventually pay off in rest never gets that rest. It just keeps scanning forever. So what do you do with a brain built for a world of resolving uncertainty, trapped inside a world of infinite uncertainty? You can't out-willpower ancient wiring. Nobody has. What you can do is understand what's actually happening in your hand every time you reach for that screen. It's not a character flaw. It's not laziness. It's a 300,000-year-old vigilance system responding exactly as designed to a stimulus it was never built to handle. Knowing that won't stop the pull completely, but it changes what the pull means. You're not broken, you're ancient. And maybe that's the real reframe here. The next time your hand drifts toward your phone for no reason at all, notice it. Not with guilt, with recognition. That's not a modern habit. That's a genuinely old instinct, doing exactly what kept your ancestors alive, mistaking a glowing rectangle for the rustle of grass on the edge of the plain. You pick it up. You don't remember deciding to. And now, maybe, you finally know why.